Hi guys, Iron Cameraman here. Welcome to 2025. Of course, I'd love for today's video to be a breakdown of Season 25, but unfortunately, Mr. Boom hasn't finished it yet. Based on past experience and the size of recent leaks, I estimate it'll be done in about 3 to 4 days. You're probably wondering, why am I making yet another video about leaks and theories for the 7 extra scenes in Season 25? Haven't we already covered this in 4 to 5 previous videos? Well, the thing is, this fake leak has been blowing up online. It claims that Plunger Man was originally in the leak, but got cut. Honestly, the image itself looks like something a 10-year-old threw together in Photoshop, and there's no official confirmation. So, I can say with 99% confidence that it's just a prank. That said, the idea that Plunger Man survived and might even show up in one of the Season 25 scenes isn't as crazy as it sounds. In fact, we've got plenty of indirect evidence to support it. And no, I'm not just talking about that Fortnite trailer hint where the secret agent dropped a subtle clue. We actually found stronger proof in the latest spoilers. I hope you guys still have enough energy left after the holidays to hit the like button and watch this video. I bet a lot of us are feeling just like Toilet in this shot right now. So, get comfy, grab some leftover snacks, and let's dive in. Let's talk about the latest spoilers. In my last video, I suggested that a failed experiment might have taken place based on the fact that several key characters were gathered and there was a red monitor in the scene. But after digging deeper, I figured out something more specific. First, this spoiler takes place between episodes 75 and 76. We can tell because Camera Woman is still wearing her gray blouse. She hasn't switched to her new outfit from episode 77 yet. Plus, there's a repairman nearby, the same one who was in the scene where the TV was thrown at TV Man. Behind him, there's a sign that says Main Power. At first, I thought it meant Main Strength, but given the context, a better translation is Main Power Source. There's also a monitor and electrical equipment visible in another spoiler. A key detail is the corner covered with fabric, which looks like it could be an operating table. We've already seen an operating lamp in another spoiler, which would logically be positioned above this table. The presence of the repairman and a doctor, who was shown in the spoiler with the operating lamp, supports this idea. Another important detail is the cable connected to the back of Camera Woman's camera. We've seen it before, but this time it's glowing with energy. Judging by the detective's position relative to Camera Woman, they're now walking in reverse order, with the detective farther back than in the earlier spoiler. In the second spoiler, we see a fully blue cable, meaning it's powered up for some specific purpose. We've seen something similar in this season's short when Lucky's memory was accessed to pull out a recording of the secret agent. Interestingly, Camera Woman's right arm isn't visible in either spoiler. In the new one, her arm is bent forward at the elbow, as if she's holding something. In earlier spoilers, we saw a cameraman device that the detective handed to the TV scientist. The detective didn't have it, as shown in the spoiler, so most likely Camera Woman uploaded her recordings, including footage of Dave, who appeared in a recent spoiler, and passed it to the detective to aid in his investigation. Also, the monitor is glowing red now, which suggests the patient being monitored is unstable. And let's be real, it's none other than Plunger Man. Boom has already told Stake that we'd see Plunger Man again, and Fortnite even brought him back to life. There couldn't be a better moment for his return than this one. But how could Plunger Man survive after the secret agent tried to take him out? Most likely, the damage was critical, and now he's in a coma, with doctors and repairmen fighting to save him. What's the detective doing in the operating room? We already know he's investigating the secret agent, and Plunger Man was involved in the operation to eliminate the scientist. The detective needs his recordings, but because of Plunger Man's condition, accessing them directly isn't possible. That's why Camera Woman stepped in to help. Her recording likely captured the secret agent taking out Plunger Man, with that distinctive green energy burst. If the detective sees this footage, the secret agent's attempts to pose as an ally to the cameramen will fall apart. Yesterday, I kind of glossed over this spoiler because it seemed secondary, and I even mixed up the obliterator with the interceptor in the script. My bad. Let's fix that. This spoiler most likely belongs to episode 75. You can tell by the cloudy gray sky and rain which we saw in that episode. It's hard to pinpoint the exact location of this scene since it doesn't share obvious features with the episode. There's no bridge, for example. But judging by Astro's gaze directed at the operator, the lighting, and one of his weapons, it's clear that the enemy has spotted the operator and is preparing to attack. Also, the fire raging below hints that Astro already hit this location earlier. This confirms that the operator has entered an area where the enemy is actively engaged in combat. In that case, they're probably searching for survivors to finish off, which explains the floodlights in such gloomy weather. But this scene must have some story significance. Based on the pipe, I'd guess this is an industrial zone, which means it likely contains machinery and resources. This could be where G from the next spoiler got his upgrade. If that's the case, he might have either saved the operator personally or sent his G squad to take out Astro or distract him. Now let's move on to the spoiler featuring G. Last time I brushed it off as a possible troll leak, so I didn't dig into it much. But let's take a closer look now, just in case it's legit. You can see light coming in from the window on the left. Episode 76 took place at night, and episode 77 was covered in red, so this scene must be after episode 75, early evening but not quite night yet. G's neck has the same metal collar, yellow tubes, and metal-wrapped cables as his upgrade in episode 77. So a large part of the upgrade is already complete here. However, we don't see the lasers on his temples yet. As for his eye, it's hard to say. Maybe it was transplanted from another large Skibidi Toilet. Unfortunately, there aren't many more details in this spoiler, so let's move on to the next and final one. This one shows a burning chair, a sky approaching night, and several observatories surrounded by trees. This suggests the location is far from cities and might have been used as a base or temporary shelter by humans, agents, or Skibidi toilets. But since it's on fire, Astro has clearly reached this place too. The chair is sitting on top of a crushed container. Maybe the Skibidis used it to transport parts for G's upgrade or rescued cameramen to their base, but not everyone made it. Looking at the sky again, it seems like this scene also comes after episode 75. However, the sky's appearance could just be due to a different location, time zones and all that. We've already seen something similar in the broadcasts Titan TV Man was watching in episode 77. Oh, before I forget, I've got some exciting news. Our game Toilet Run just dropped a holiday update featuring Skibidi Santa Claus. In it, you'll have to dodge the presents he throws at you, and if you beat him, you'll get 1,000 coins. This update is only available for a limited time, so I highly recommend downloading it before it's gone. The link's in the description. As for today's main theory about Plunger Man surviving, I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. We even made a poster imagining how it could look. Hopefully, Season 25 drops soon, so make sure to subscribe because we'll be breaking it down in extreme detail as soon as it's out. See you soon!